Okay, that's good. Huh? Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the blessed one, the sacred one, the fully enlightened one, Li Jing Si Zun, Arahant, Zhen Ten, Zhen Xue Zhe. Okay, today the Dhammapada is 30. Dhammapada 30. If we have this big book from this case with Dhammapada, the version 93 page. So earnestness lead to sovereignty. Earnest here use the word Appamada. Okay. Appamadena Magava Devanang Settat Pandato Appamadang Pasan Santi Pamado Garahito Sada. Magava, the king of gods, attained such great supremacy over the gods through heedfulness. Heedfulness is always praise and heedlessness is always blame. So 这个第30在这个中文的摩羯婆Magawa 天主因为不放逸，天主天頂嘅這啲神啊，天頂嘅 God 係Lord， 得為諸天中的最高者，人人都讚美不放逸，常責難不放逸的人，常責難放逸的人。So here people, we always also praise people who are very diligent and mindful and hardworking and so on. So the Dhamma here is say that the Sakadeva, the king of God, or sometimes we call the Inda also, Inda, I-N-D-A, Inda, or in, I think in Sanskrit they call Indra.
Indra is
I-N-D-R-A, Indra.
The god who managed the rain and thunder.
Yeah, sometimes there are so many names also. So, Magga is actually the person who was a layman and then he practiced and later become a Sakadeva. So this is how Magga became Sakka. Here, Sakka a synonym with Magga, king of gods. Magga, king of God. This story is related in detail in the Magga Manavaka Jataka. So if you want to know more about this Sakadeva, so you can go to this Jataka story to see about this man when he was a lay person. So how he practiced and then accumulated so much merits that he became the king of God later. One day a Lichavi, when you talk about Lichavi also is a clan in India that is very famous. Lichavi. When you talk about Lichavi, I can think of one Amber Pali. You heard Amber? Amber is what?
Mango.
Mango. The Amber Pali is a very famous lady.
Courtesan.
Courtesan and then very beautiful, and people pay for very much money. And so this Amber Pali later met Buddha. So and then she was so happy and do the dana. And Lichavi prince. So they wanted to do dana also, but they have lost their chance, opportunity, already taken by this Amber Pali. So they were very jealous about that. So Lichavi, Amber Pali, so they are all around that region.
Amber Pali donate grove.
A mango grove.
What is the name?
Grove,
Amber Grove? No. Amber Vana?
Yeah, usually you can say Amber Vana because it's a forest or it's a Vana is a
Solitude.
Yeah. It's a garden or it can be a forest. So one day a little prince named Mahali came to listen to a religious discourse given by the Buddha. So this chubby prince, this by the name of Mahali, actually he came. Then that time I think Buddha was already in this kingdom. So then Buddha gave a religious discourse. So the discourse given was Sakka Pangha Sutta. Sakka means Sakka Deva, Pangha means question. So question put by this Sakka Deva. So then this sutta, he heard the Buddha say, Sakka Deva asking this question, asking that question. Then he was very doubtful whether Buddha personally see this Sakka, or Sakka came, or what, how, and then this Sakka can, have this conversation with the Buddha and so on. So this is a Sakka Pangha Sutta. This is in Samyutta Nikaya. So the Buddha spoke of Sakka vividly in glowing terms. So very clearly, so Buddha described about Sakka. I know about Sakka. I know how he came to become a Sakka and so on. So everything in detail, and I personally met him also, Buddha said. So in glowing terms. So Mahali thought that the Buddha must have personally met Sakka. So when he heard about this, Buddha talk about this sutta, so he was say, then it must be Buddha have personally met this. Otherwise, how can he in that way of talking? To confirm this, he asked the Buddha, who replied, Mahali, I do know Sakka. I also know what has made him a Sakka. Yeah, what condition made him become a Sakka? เรา做就聽講啦，如果係咪 condition 咯，唔是話我現在就講啦，你 Sakka 了。So he then told Mahali that Sakka, king of Devas, here another meaning here Deva literally spotting or shining one. Deva 的意思啊，在这个巴利文、梵文，他们都是发亮着。Deva is shine, actually shining. So when you see Deva, so usually the people draw, so they have at the back there, it's called what?
Halo.
Halo, around that thing, that is actually the body shining. So more shining, that means the Deva is more powerful.
Other religion put it in their head.
Yeah. Usually head, but whole body actually.
Aura.
Aura also. Aura. So spotting the shining ones are a class of being with subtle physical body, invisible to the naked eye. So they actually have rupa also. This Sakka Deva, they are also is having the realm of sensual realm, and then the rupa realm. Rupa means the material. So still you can see their form. Arupa realm, there is no more form that you cannot see them. So their Deva, they also have very subtle shining this body, subtle physical body, invisible to naked eye. They live in the celestial plane, sometimes celestial and sometimes also terrestrial. That means earthbound Deva. So earthbound Deva is more rough, like Natokong. Then like what? Topekong,
Totikong,
all this one is earthbound Deva. But this Sakka Deva or another Chatu Maharajika, between up and down is actually
midway.
Midway.
So all the deities we see in Chinese temples, they are all earthbound. Some the sea, some the sky, and some the moon. And
actually, I think in the group of this Yakka belonging to this Chatu Maharajika. So they are higher one like Tikong, the 33 planes existed there, 33. So there they are higher, but you still can see them because they are actually not far from human.
It's like on the movie, Sun Wukong can go up and down, up
Yeah,
and down.
to them it's a very quickly with their psychic power that they appear and disappear instantly. From here disappear.
Humans can still spot them.
Can
Has
see them.
anybody seen?
Yeah, there are
Bright
beings.
light.
There are beings. There are people who can see this. This ghosts and deva also.
And then so the one that chant Anicca Sankhara, is it Sakadeva or no?
Sakadeva, when Buddha passed away, and then actually carried this, the body to the what is it, the burning ground there.
Oh, okay.
So then the
cremation
Sakadeva
fire.
in the form of a youth,
Uh-huh.
a young man, so leading in front, and then he actually chanted
Chanted.
that
Oh.
Anicca Vata Sankhara, the Upadavaya Dhammino, Upadjitva Niruchanti, Tesang Upasamo Sukho. So now, for our monks, so when we come to funeral house, we have to chant this one. This one is actually every tradition also we chant this one without, that we won't perform it complete for this
Oh.
funeral.
Okay. Not Sabya Sankhara Anicca?
That one also is extra, but Anicca Vata Sankhara. So devas as 14 or shining ones are a class of beings with subtle physical bodies, invisible to the naked eye. They live in celestial planes. They are also earthbound deities also. Yeah. So now we see that this deva. So deva can be classified into these two groups. Hồng Kông呢，无脑中啊，这是地神，这是天神，一神天神。Was in a previous existence a young man by the name of Vagga. So this man, when he was a human being that time, Vagga. So he did a lot of merits, and also he put the 7 vows. Actually, you see later. So in the village of Machala, so the youth Vagga and his 32 companions. Why we say 33 Deva, 33 天? Actually, we usually Chinese say 33 天.
I don't know.
33 gods. 天 actually here is means god, 天神.
Yeah.
So 33. So here he has friend 32,
Oh.
and including himself
33.
33.
What's that? Why Sri Lankan always prepare 33 curries?
33 colleagues for the Deva, then
For the Buddha, Buddha Puja is 33.
oh, then I don't know.
Oh, that's a
Because-
lot, huh?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, sometimes people put 33 and then different traditions 7, and then sometimes they have a certain number.
Oh, candy 33.
But this I say this God because they visit Lampong 33天啊，Tawa Timsa is 33. Timsa is Tawa
Oh.
3, and then Timsa 30.
Oh.
30 means 33.
33.
Tawa Timsa.
Oh.
So Tawa Timsa there they have 33 gods, but among the 33 there's one leader. This is the Sakadeva Raja. He is the king of the 32.
So
I mean,
including him will
including
be 33.
33.
Oh, okay.
So the youth Vagga and his 32 companions had undertaken many socially useful tasks such as building roads, rest houses, and so on. So actually he is a leader. Sakadeva, he is a leader. And then he organized his friends together to come together to do meritoriously. So in this, in Malaysia also we have many these people who take the leadership, and then to organize such a dana and thing, and then they sometimes take the monks to different temples, and even to Thailand or to Burma or what to do. So this leader, next time when they pass away, so they will be among their group to be leader also, because their merits is much, because he organized or she organized, and then other people following. So whatever we do, merits, actually we try to call our friends, our relatives to come together, so that Buddha say, when next time we born anywhere, our friends and relatives all will be benefited from our this wholesome deed, that they will be born in a good position together. Otherwise, we are good, but they are poor because they have no chance to do. Then, so we do, and then we call them to do. Then they also benefited from this one. Sometimes they cannot come. Okay, never mind. You cannot come, but you do the donation. I take for you to do. So people, yeah, in many these countries, the people do like that. So you cannot come, but never mind. I do on behalf of you. So in that way. So building brooks, rest houses, and so on. Sometimes making the ponds and well. So Margaret took it upon himself also to observe 7 obligations. So he himself set up the 7 rules, 7 vows, 7 vows that he himself want to keep. These 7 obligations were that throughout his life, when the whole lifetime. So he said, number 1, he will support his parents. So he is very 我们说孝顺。
Filial.
So support his parents, father and mother. So a bodhisattva actually also, in many lives also do a lot of service to the parents. Number 2, he said, he would respect elders. So his vow is whoever elders, I will make my respect to them. So he want to respect. So number 3, he would be gentle of speech. So he always want to guard his speech, not very rough type. So he want to be very gentle. So actually, Sakadeva is very gentle deva. Not like the Asura. Asura is very fierce, frightful, that kind. So Sakadeva is very gentle.
But Asura is also Deva.
Asura is also half Deva, but
very angry Deva.
but always very angry type.
Yeah.
A lot of temper, hot temper. Hot temper. So number 4, he will avoid backbiting. So always avoid this kind of backbiting. 怎么样？晒爪，咩叫咩？晒爪弄粗啊！我聽你問啲事，你講咩咩？That means這邊啊講呢邊講啦，亂啊搞會。
Cause disharmony.
Disharmony. So backbiting. So he will avoid this kind of thing. Number 5, he would not be avaricious, but would be generous. You always want to be very generous, do helping other people, giving Dhamma. So it's a Dhamma parami. And number 6, he would speak truth. Then every bodhisattva born, the one thing that he always keep is the truth. He become and the bodhisattva 嚟出事啦，得你assistant 啦，伊就講你一定就是講嘅話，嗰是 truth。所以伊講下地啦，實際或者啦，所以地好都實得 by the truth, by power may you be well and happy。伊講就 powerful。So 有一個 experience 嘅經就實 bodhisattva is born as a small birds
The fire?
So fire 嚟啲條件，所以講 by the power of truth 是講 truth 係咪啊 ？So may the fire within how many yard or how many yojana away not coming in. So by that truth 佢可以被燒啲地方。So bodhisattva is powerful 是講嘅嗰個是咩 truth 一部片。So this one Sakadeva also he say he would always speak the truth. 當然人家都是講有邊講咩當個騙話你啊，你好會別害人。But and that also 有人冇講，even Buddha Arahant won't say like that. White lie. People says white lie is okay, never mind. Number 7, he would refrain himself from losing his temper, so he be angry. So his temper is very good temper. So this 7 vow actually he put himself that to keep during his time as a market, the man. So then he called it parents. So by actually all the meritoriously he passed away then he become a Sakadeva. So it was because of his enormous good deeds and the right conduct in that existence that Vagga was reborn as Sakka, king of Devas. So in that existence after he passed away, so he born as a Sakadeva. So then Buddha said, Ichina Appamada, Magawa, Deva Nang Sektat Tang Gato, Sektat means the Shrestha. Sinhalisa, Shrestha means the best, the good, the highest. Shrestha. Deva Nang Sektat Tang Gato. Gato means gone to this, the highest of the Deva. Appamadang pasang santi mamado garahito sada. So from hatefulness is always praise and hatelessness is always blame. So actually to become a king, to become a leader and so on, actually we have to have a merit. Punya. Lúa si bố cao lên merit lên lu chỉ bị cua. Nó chỉ cái quý là số óng á, chỉ bị cua nhá. Nó làm thạo luôn lại. Bố hai mươi cao phát sinh đó. Force rule sang ra Sri Lanka le president nó kiểu như này. Just the previous one. So it is a whole tapi tu a condition this is a COVID time. So no tourists come. So the country bankrupt.
Economy is bad.
Yeah, so bad.
Even the leader has different talent, and his talent was in military, and he was up during COVID, and he's not a businessman. He doesn't have a business background.
Sometimes also your talent, but you are not so talented, but you have the merit. You still keep the position. So talent is also a condition, of course, and then other factors also, but not totally depend on talent. Some king not talented, but because of merit, so it continue as a king.
Puyi, the last emperor.
Last emperor didn't last.
Yeah, he became emperor when he was 4.
Oh, you mean the China one? No,
China.
yeah, so
The last.
清朝时代。
清朝。
就靠你。
最后的朝代。
You want very short time and then.
I think mostly it's Ji Taiho run the.
So, but if you have much merit, then you have good condition to support you, good condition to help you. So you will not meet with this, meeting with this kind of COVID and whatever to disrupt you. So you need this merit and also sometimes your intelligence and so on add in, and then you can last for longer.
So what kind of merit the current president has twice? First was COVID, now is this.
Yes. So, but Buddha say, though to become a king of the universe like here, cannot compare to a person who attained the first stage of enlightenment. If you become a Sotapan, it's much better than how much better than Sakadeva. Even all the king of this human king, how many times? So actually, because you have already eradicated actually half of your suffering. Dukkha already having this. Because become a king also you have a lot of headache,
You worry who wants to kill you, poison you.
Yeah, you are so afraid of people murder you, and then wherever you go also you need bodyguards and here, and then you have no good sleep also. And then many times people blame this, blame that, and then people sometimes, make you no peace.
So Bhante, Sotapan cannot go down, but Sakadeva can go down?
Yes, because still subject to this, because not yet attained to the string entrance. So the hell, and then beta, hungry ghost, and then animal realm, or asura realm. So all that door is still open for you. Waiting for whatever condition,
Yeah.
opportunity.
But Sotapan, no.
Sotapan, no, it's already completely closed for you. No, no.
So any of the devas, any of the deva planes, and the brahmas in the Brahma realms, they can also still subject to unless they have attained at least the first stage.
Yes. So once you already attained the first stage of enlightenment, you are safe. You are safe from before.
For falling for
Yeah,
the
higher this wufu
So
state.
it's just either human and up.
Yes, only human. You will be born human and then
Oh,
as
only
a deva.
human.
Human and deva.
Or human and up then.
Yes, and so the most also 7 times, not 8 times. So this is
No,
the
after
thing.
7, what happened?
So
Nibbana or what?
actually you up to 6 or 7, you already go to Deva plane, but you there is waiting for your turn to be there and then practice until you attain Nibbana. Because there are Deva who like for example this Anata Pintika, Visakha, they are all not, Buddha said they have special merit, so they will not be coming back to human being anymore, but from Deva to Deva rank to be born.
But
So-
they have attained Sotapan already.
Yes, already both of them
Okay.
attain Sotapan. So the most is 7 times, but some will be quicker. So then in the Deva plane and Deva plane until the Deva there, they, like for example, there are this Anagami plane, there they become a Arahant, and then it's no more subject to birth and death again.
So you can still continue to practice in the Deva planes.
Yeah, provided that you are
Your merits are
a merit. Actually, it's what we call a practitioner, still a Buddhist practitioner. That means Sikha, that is from this Sotapan onward. Otherwise, other I don't know, because due to merit, then you may be neglecting your practice. Not the Buddhist lah, but some people who do a lot of charity and so on, but they do not keep this and do not practice Buddhism. So they can be born also Deva due to their merits. So, but they enjoy life there.
after that, then they can drop down or drop
they
further
can drop
down.
also, yes.
Yeah.
But those who are practicing Buddhist, then they always make the determination they want to continue the practice wherever they born. So born as a human being or born as a Deva, they say they want to associate with the wise one, not the foolish. So they want to associate with the Kalyanamita. So then they have this condition.
Can
Because
make the
what?
aspiration,
Aspiration. And then your aspiration must have some base on it to support you. Then what is that? Your sila. Your dana parami, sila parami. That is the support for your aspiration to be fulfilled. Otherwise, you just only put the aspiration, but you will not come through. So you must have this
From
being.
Sotapan, you can only go to Sakadagami, but you cannot jump to Anagami.
You actually have to go this step, but very quick,
sometimes
very
it's
fast.
very fast.
Very fast.
You attain very quickly Sakadagami and immediately after that
Yes,
attain
yes.
Anagami.
It's not
For
to say
some-
that jump. Actually, it's not jump, but actually it's very fast. Within that short time, you pass by. But then sometimes people will be longer time in one stage. That way. Okay, we continue. Then the heedful advance. Appama darato bhikkhu pamade bhayadasiva sanyo janang anum tulang dahang agiva gacchati. So the bhikkhu who delights in heedfulness and looks with fear on heedlessness, heedlessness. Advances like fire, burning all factors great and small. So what is that bhikkhu? Bhikkhu, you know, huh? Bhikkhu is here they give what? A fully, now page 96, 31. A fully ordained disciple of the Buddha is called a bhikkhu, fully ordained. So we have two kind of ordination. Ordination. One is samanera ordination. One is bhikkhu ordination. Samanera only you get, take the 3 refuges, then you keep the 10 precepts. Then bhikkhu ordination, you have to be in front of the sangha. But in samanera, you only need a teacher enough.
Oh, not in a Sima hall.
No need the sima hall even.
Oh.
So for example here, we have no sima hall, I mean that inside, so we can also ordain that inside. But then the bhikkhu must be in a sima hall, because the boundary side. And then all the monks there, then in the Netherlands means in India, the Vinaya rule is 10 monks needed to ordain a bhikkhu. 10 months. So they high ordination.
But here only 5.
Here if it's out of the Netherlands, so from India 出来了, the other country, so no need 10 months. So can be 5 months enough, a sangha or 5. But then more better.
So the 10 is through Vinaya rule or India Sangha establishment?
What is that? This is
10 monks.
Vinaya rule.
10 monks is Vinaya rule?
This is all in the Vinaya rule that Vinaya Pitaka there mentioned about ordination.
Inside of India?
Inside India, the Netherlands, then they need 10 monks. Because during the Buddha time, there were so many monks in there, they are now lacking of monks. But then out of the India, very remote area, very few monks, they want to find 10 monks very difficult. So then Buddha allowed them to have 5 monks.
No, it's the other way around. It's not easy to find monks, Sangha in India. Well, in Bodh Gaya, maybe a lot of visiting.
Yeah. So a fully ordained disciple of the Buddha is called bhikkhu and mendicant monk. So sometimes use the word monk. So sometimes they mix with monk, samanera monk, and then the bhikkhu monk. They use the word English monk. It means they don't know how to differentiate.
A novice monk, sometimes it's too long.
Sometimes they use a novice monk and then the monk, fully ordained monk.
And also one day is like if bhikkhu, like Facebook translation or Google translation, it becomes beggar. I know bhikkhave is to beg, then it becomes like auto-translated to beggar.
But better word use mendicant. Mendicant, yeah?
Mendicant.
MENDICANT, mendicant monk. Actually is two kinds of begging. One is begging for the physical body. For example, we go out for asking food, comes from. Then one is begging for the spiritual life. What is that? The Dhamma. We are looking for Dhamma, practicing the Dhamma, so we are begging for Dhamma. So we know from is 祈求，祈求是祈求这世间的给这类身体啊，了不这是好这类法身。So maybe suggested as the closest equivalent for bhikkhu, the closest one. He is not a priest, so we now very clear that many Malaysian people also don't use the word for monk, they use priest now. They know that last time we used to say a priest, high priest.
Chief high priest, chief
So
reverend.
now they know that
Yes, because
priest is more of the.
It's translated by Bhante Dhammananda.
Oh.
This translation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So priest is usually is a mediator, the one who mediates between human and the God. Priest doing. Priest 那个是传教士。So like Brahmin, they are priests. Brahmin, they can have family and can marry. So they are like priests. But for Buddhist monk, then they don't have family, then they don't marry, so they practice for the cultivation. They don't do this media. For I mean, we are doing something for man to Buddha. No, it's not that way. So equivalent to bhikkhu, he is not a priest, as he is no mediator between God and man. So he has no vows for life. He has no vows for life. That means a bhikkhu is not vow for life. Whole life, once I become a bhikkhu, I must forever become. So therefore, in like Thailand, then sometimes in other countries also, Buddhist country, so some monks, they cannot continue as a monk, so they will disrobe. Then very common practice for the Thai is only 3 months ordination. So or maybe a few years ordination later they return home. So there's no life obligation.
Yeah, but not Sri Lanka, I think. Once they
Yeah,
discover
so Sri Lanka, a country like
that's
that.
a culture.
So their culture, they don't like monk to return back.
Everybody must go through one time to be a monk for 3 months. Compulsory to them.
So for Buddhist country like Thailand, if you once become a monk before for 3 months, I think, so they say that you are mature, and then you have you are now qualified to become a householder. You can go back and marry, have family, and so on. They don't blame you because you have learned the Dhamma and practice the Dhamma.
They also believe that the mother will go to heaven. So most mother will ask the son.
I heard that they say that 3 months, one is for yourself, one is your father, one month for your mother. So you have to keep 3 months ordination at least. So they encourage your son to be ordained during the rain retreat for at least 3 months. So you have to do for yourself, marry, and do for your father, do for your mother.
Yeah, who is the rich monk? Malaysia? The mom Thai? Yeah. He stay on as a bhikkhu.
Ananda Krishna's son.
Okay. So, but he is bound by his rules, which he takes of his own accord. So, is your voluntary, want to keep these rules. So no one actually to force you if you cannot keep it. So he said. So he leads a life of voluntary poverty and celibacy. So voluntary poverty, actually monk is no money. So actually for monks, you see, even for this Samanera 10 precept, Jata Rupa Rajata Patigahana Veramani. Jata Rupa means handing of money.
Doesn't touch money.
Yeah, and then doing the trade and selling and buying and so on. This thing. So for practicing monk, usually they are very strict about this.
How about working one day?
Huh?
Monk
working.
Like a hospital, chaplaincy, psychiatry.
Lecturing, teacher, professor.
In US, then come to this society. So the monks also
they don't call income, they call stipend.
Yeah, because they follow the society here. The society here, like this priest, the Christian. So the Christian priest and I think there's a pastor. So yeah. So they also study quite high, and then they also do teaching.
Yeah.
So then the monk come here, they also follow this. But actually, if you go to the Buddhist country, Thailand, Burma, Sri Lanka, so not allowed.
Yeah.
So if you go and do this kind of, this social, not social work, actually is a kind of occupation. Then you cannot survive there. You have to be, they will chase you out. But in Malaysia also, I think,
They don't. I don't know if they have income, but they have facility for the one who teach, like in the University of Parandania, Buddhist University, all the lecturer, especially a high-rank monk, they have a nice cars.
In Buddhist country also, the lecturer, Buddhist monk lecturer, teaching Buddhism.
Because who can teach, say, like Vinaya other than monks or monk to monks?
No, actually layman cannot, but sometimes layman even very versed in all the Dhamma. There are few professors very famous in Sri Lanka. They are laymen and lady. So they teach Buddhism. But society changed. So there are two types. One is practicing, that means seriously they stay the Vinaya rule and then they stay in the forest.
So Bhante, what is anagarika?
Anagarika, that means it's a homeless one. It's a lay person. That means it's no family, not married. So Ana means no. Garika means a house.
So it's only Dhammapada, anagarika?
Yes. That means actually he practicing as like a monk, but
he's a lay
So
person.
what
lay
sila?
person.
How many sila then?
Can take
Anagarika.
precepts, can take more than 5 precepts, but at least 5 precepts. That means it's only no married. As a layman and then practicing the Dhamma and then supporting the Dhamma, but not a monk, not a samanera even also. In the anagarika. So he has no vow. He has no vows for life, but he is bound by his rule, which he takes of his own accord. He lives a life of voluntary poverty and celibacy. If he is unable to live the holy life, he can be discard the rule at any time. So you are going to be told so, but usually the monk
Bhante is rope.
disrobe, So they will actually want to keep you, and then many times to say just continue and see until you cannot really. Then they have also no choice but to let you go.
Bhante, if a monk disrobe, they have to say goodbye to the upajjhaya or just go?
Oh no, actually they have to say. Actually, disrobe is very simple. If I'm going to disrobe, I say to you that you can understand what I say. That means it's enough.
Oh, you don't.
Actually,
So you're saying to another
another
monk,
person.
Another person.
Another person only.
not necessarily a
Not
monk.
necessarily a monk. Or can be a monk also, but he understand that I say that I don't want to become monk anymore. Then he understand. Then I say clearly with my mind is okay. Then I'm disrobed.
Oh,
So
don't need.
easy.
Actually, then to become a monk is very difficult. Then you have
you
to
mean-
pie and then you have to tend and so on sometimes.
So after that, you cannot come back again.
You can come
You
back,
still
but you
can.
need the condition to fulfill everything.
Yeah.
Then you can come back again.
So okay, then put on the robe
Yeah,
again.
then usually for officially then they go to the monk, chief monk there to say, and then they have a very simple ceremony just to say that I will take up this 5 precepts to be a lay person, and then we.
Oh, because even at the end of retreat, in the morning we take like 8 precepts, and then before we leave to go back to home, we go back to the 5 precepts. But
Yes.
for disrobe monk, it's just suddenly disappeared. So I don't know what is the protocol.
Actually, yes.
It's some
So
kind of like rude. It's like, why disappear,
So
not saying
easy- so
goodbye?
easy. I say like the Muslim want to divorce. I know in Malaysia they say 3 times. Cerai, 3 times, and I'm divorced.
Yeah, sometimes thing is very simple, easy, but then people make it more difficult and then this way and that way. But the Vinaya rule is saying, if you talk to someone who understands you, that you say you are no more to become a monk, I'm disrobed, I just want to live as a household life, then you understand? Then in that way, then you stop no more.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so that if he say to me, then I spread to the rest.
You don't need to spread also, but you know, I know, then it's
Yeah.
already,
But they don't know.
Then next time they say that you are monk, you say, no, he is no more. He talk to me already, no more.
He told me
You
already.
Yeah.
cannot wear the
Yeah.
monk's robes. Yeah, you distribute cannot wear the monk's robes. So the another young not monk.
No more monk.
Yeah, you cannot wear the monk's robes.
So 31. Where are we?
The bhikkhu.
Oh, bhikkhu.
The bhikkhu, the sentence, the bhikkhu here, the bhikkhu.
Who delights in heedfulness and looks with fear on heedlessness, advances like fire, burning all fetters, great and small. Great and small. Here, the 10 fetters. You know the 10 fetters? The 10 fetters, great 10 fetters, and the small 10 fetters. So there are 5 very gross fetters. There are 5 very subtle fetters. So when you break the subtle fetters and the gross fetters, you become an arahant. So then you break the 3, become a sotapan, and then lessening the 2, then you become a sakadagami, and then you break the 5 gross fetters, you become anagami. So there are great and small fetters here mentioned about 10 fetters. 10锁 that bound us to this cycle of birth and death. Okay. So the fire of knowledge. A certain bhikkhu, after obtaining subject of meditation from the here the factors later. Yeah. So the bhikkhu, after obtaining subject of meditation from the Buddha, went to the forest to meditate. So a certain bhikkhu. So certain bhikkhu. Although he tried hard and he made very little progress in his meditation practice. So sometimes, we have a lot of hindrances block us. So we practice a lot, but we still cannot realize, cannot see the Dhamma. As a result, he became very depressed and frustrated. So was practice and look at Tangami, look at see on frustrated. So with the thought of getting further specific instruction from the Buddha, but this man not giving up, this monk. So he wanted to get more instruction from the Buddha. He set out for Jetavana monastery. So he is also living there nearby Jetavana monastery. On his way, he came across a big blazing fire. So sometimes these people have quite a lot of knowledge. On their way, they see something, they contemplate and they become enlightened. Oh, you see, he see the big fire, blazing fire. Wow, so he went up to the top of a mountain and observed the fire from there. So next time when you see fire, go up, they check. So he went up to the top of a mountain and observed the fire from there. As the fire spread, it suddenly occurred to him. The fire spread, and then it suddenly occurred to him that just as the fire burned up everything, so also the development of insight can burn out all factors of life, big and small. Just contemplating this kind of thing, become an arahant. I don't know. Sometimes people mention it very difficult.
But it's at the first it's very difficult too until he's very depressed.
Yeah, very depressed. But now he sees the fire and then he just contemplate on that. You see, the fire can burn everything, big and small. So likewise, if I develop my insight meditation, I can burn out all my fetters. In that way, then he develop this insight. So development of insight can burn out all fetters of life, big and small. Meanwhile, the Buddha was aware. Oh, the Buddha was there. If without the Buddha, I think not easy for him. So meanwhile, the Buddha was aware of what the bhikkhu was thinking. So Buddha is So he transmitted his radiance and appeared to the bhikkhu and spoke to him. If not that, I don't think that he can. So because the Buddha transmitted the light and then appeared to him and then spoke to him. My son, he said, you are on the right line of thought. Keep it up. So even as fire consumes all obstacles, both great and small. A bhikkhu who delights in heedfulness and who views heedlessness with fear consume all factors, both big and small. So what is all these big and small factors? Here, we see the down here, the note. Factors, there are 10 kinds of factors. Namely, so self-illusion, sakaya ditti. Kaya means body.
Body.
中文叫做身见 ditti means 见 view, a wrong view of the body as I, as mine, as myself. Sakaya ditti. Vicikicca means doubt. What is the doubt of? What are the doubt of a Buddha?
Dhamma.
Buddha, when you doubt of Buddha, you mean Buddha, is it the holy one, enlightened one? You have this doubt. Is it he is the supreme one? So you have this doubt. And then the Dhamma, what you doubt about the Dhamma? Is it this Dhamma can lead us to the ultimate goal, Nibbana? Or in this life happy, next life happy? Because there are two kinds of Dhamma. One is the local Dhamma, one is the ultimate Dhamma. So you have this doubt. So the third one, doubt of Sangha. When you say doubt of Sangha, what is the meaning? There are such monks and nuns who are practicing well, who are on the good way, and who they are the incomparable few of merits and so on. Are there holy men such as first stage, second stage, third stage, fourth stage of enlightenment holy monk? Because there are monks and nuns, there are some Sotapans, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahat, some are on the way practicing. So you are doubtful of them, the holy man, the holy monk.
So I just had conversation during lunch with Jade actually about the Dhammapada, that and it's probably related to doubt. So like all on the West, Caucasian bhikkhu like Dhammapada in front of Starbucks. Pacific Heritage go to the fresh market to Dhammapada every morning. Why is accepted? Even me is like, oh yeah, I'm so happy. I give banana, I give yogurt to their bowl, blah, blah, blah. But when I see Asian monks in front of Hong Kong market, my mind becomes like suddenly, is it like real monks or is it the doubt?
You mean the Hong Kong market here?
Self-analytical.
Yeah, they're standing in front the entrance there holding.
So why is it yeah. Is it the doubt? I mean,
doubting the Sangha.
You are not really doubting the Sangha, but you are doubting the individual person there standing. Because, you know, 如唔是對Sangha冇信心，但如果你條徛喺邊啊，就關，即係個人套路嘅上面。You understand? You are thinking maybe it's a not true monk or not true nun. So he stand there, is still really collecting money.
Yeah, the rope also the color is different.
If you were doubting about Sangha, that means the whole Sangha.
oh, because like last year when I went to Sri Lanka, I gave dana for 100 monks, and then my brother said, malas, nggak mau kerja.
Malas kerja.
Because they don't understand.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
Yeah, because people see that.
Instead of arousing his sada, it becomes like completely different, the opposite.
So actually, sometimes people without understanding the Dhamma, so they have this misconception. So it's very important to have understanding the Dhamma. Once you understand the Dhamma, you see the Dhamma, then you have no doubt of Buddha. You have no doubt of the Sangha also. because you do not know about the Dhamma, the Buddha Dhamma is so pure and so wonderful and thing, then you have doubt other places also.
Even in India, when I saw like monks on the street, it's like, is it okay to doubt them? I mean, whether they're
I
real
think this one
monks?
is not working, is it? Suddenly stop.
21.
So actually, 你看到呢回事哦，是你 doubt 呢回事哦。Actually, it's
Just like individual.
individual because 你看伊徛在邊啊，
我
邊啊，
我
即係你個人徛到個人，
唔吃掉嘅。
啊，伊互人迄個物件啊，你有驚啊。
Monk should go for alms, for food only, not stand there for money.
So you are not actually having doubt in the Sangha. So you have faith in the Sangha, but you see that some monks are behaving not good, and then you have doubt in
But
that monk.
usually the monk in Hong Kong market, the robe is yellow color one, not this kind of color. You know, the type of yellow. Really, not yellow, color.
Okay, we see here Sakai Ditti. So we have the doubt, Vichikicha, Vichikicha, doubt the Buddha, the Dhamma, Sangha. So then we go on, indulgent in wrongful rites and rituals or ceremonies, Sila Bhatta Paramasa. So actually, there are so many kinds of rites and rituals. So 仪式啊，仪式你啊。So you are not so interested in this one. It's a Sila Bhatta Paramasa. Sila means precept. Is actually 戒进去. Not the actual Sila, but you take as a Sila. For example, people believe that if you go down to the river or what to wash yourself, then your sin will be washed away. And then you perform certain kinds of things like hanging up a tree there, or putting ashes in on your body and so on. So then your sin will be washed away, or some kind of thing. So that kind of religious rites and rituals and things. So you don't believe in this.
So we just talk about Saka. So is Paitikong including in this?
No, this is not Saka anymore. This one is another bhikkhu.
No, yeah, but every 8 days after Chinese New Year, we have to do Paitikong, offer sugar cane.
That one is a custom and
That is custom.
yeah, it's
Customary practice.
Yeah, it's a Chinese custom practice.
提供的，我也提供。
Yeah,
提供
so
我的俾住啊。
yeah, this is
Sugar
only for
cane.
Chinese, for Chinese only, and then not whole the China people, only a certain part like Fujian. So not other part of the Chinese.
Yeah, but is that considered because I'm talking about Saka because we just talk about Saka. How about all the Indian? So Kataragama, Puja, and
Sakadeva, we still consider him Sotapan. Sakadewa, this is Sotapan.
oh,
So he's a Buddhist Deva. He's a protector of Buddhism. We say 护法神. So it's a
佢哋
Buddhist
唔
护
是
法神.
Taoism 喎，係提供。
Taoism 有提供，是 Taoism 啦，actually 是 Taoism. But then we take it as respect, as a respect and for this Deva, and it's not very harmful. So therefore, Buddhists allowed to do, not like other religion. Then once you enter into it, everything that have to be cut away completely, stop everything.
cut away doesn't mean that we cannot participate, Bhante, because my family, I still have to, somewhat out of respect, even like lit incense, and I cannot just be
But
like
there's-
Christianity. No, I don't. I cannot
But there's
touch.
no harm if you decide not to get involved at all, and just clearly focus on your practice. That's it. You don't want to, you don't want to make extra effort to go and observe all your bai ti gong, bai this, bai that, and all the deities and devas. And although the Buddha did say that devas are around, devas we also still respect the
Respect,
devas.
mm.
We pay not pay homage, but we show our respect.
Transfer merit too.
Yeah, we
Share merits
we
with
share our
them.
merits with them and all that.
Rejoice their merits
Yeah.
also.
The devas, we share our merits, but the devas don't really need our merits, but because
Yes. But our metta.
our metta, and because they rejoice with us sharing our metta with them, in turn they will protect us and they will be around us.
Yeah,
Isn't
usually you see the chanting there, Buddha Nupavena, then Dhamma Nupavena, Sangha Nupavena, then Deva protect. By the power of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, may the Deva protect them. So we also include the Deva there. So this Deva is actually all we say is the Dhamma protector Deva. That they will protect Buddhism, then they will protect those who are practicing the Dhamma.
Supporters of the Dhamma.
Yeah. So therefore, many this Parita chanting we have including this Deva protection. So here, not indulging in these rites and rituals, sila bhakta paramasa, sense desire, kama raga, sensual desire means the sense, eyes, ear, nose, tongue, body. So 五根, 五欲享受. And then hatred, patigha. So these are the 5. The first 5 is called very gross one. Very gross, patigha means anger, hatred. Attachment to rank of form, this one is the subtle one, another 5 more. I say already that you will become the Sotapan, Sakadagami, Anagami here. Then once you want to become a Arahant, then you have to cut another here. Attachment to rank of form, Rupa. Rupa Raga. Rupa Raga, that means to be formed as a Brahma. And then attachment to formless rank, Arupa. Arupa Raga. Arupa Raga is a formless rank. 非想非非神天的天子. Then conceit, mana is what? Conceit. Conceit of I, mind. So the mang. And then restlessness. Still, you see, not yet become an Arahant, you still have a little restless. It means some the restless. Then udacca. Then avijja. Avijja of what? Avijja of the Four Noble Truth. Not complete seeing of this Four Noble Truth. Not clear. So once you become an Arahant, completely clear to you this Four Noble Truth. Dukkha Jnana, Dukkha Samudaya Jnana, Dukkha Nirodha Jnana, Dukkha Nirodha Patipata Jnana. These 4. So this is called the first 5, which relate to sensual sphere and pertaining to this shore. There's Oram Bhagya. Oram Bhagya are regarded as small. So this one is considered as small 5. It's a gross one, a small 5. And then the other one, the great one, 5. The remaining 5 relate to the further shore. Uddham Bhagya are regarded as higher. So the smaller and the higher, all burn away. Of the first 5, 3 are eradicated on attaining the first state of sainthood, that is Sotapatti. Then the next two in this set are attenuated in the second stage of sainthood, Sakadagami. So what is that? Raga and Patigha are lessened, but not destroyed yet. And the next 2 are said to attenuated in the second stage of sainthood, Sakadagami, and destroyed on attaining the third stage, Anagami. So Anagami, the first 5 small one, all completely eradicated away. The further shore, that means the factors, when you go over to the further shore, that means 彼岸，到彼岸，到彼岸就是到涅槃，到那个阿罗汉的境界。那么呢，他说呢 ，which form the remaining 5 are eradicated on attaining the 4th and the final stage of sainthood, Arahant. So become an arahant, so you have the 10 all eradicated away. So no more little bit of not understanding of Vijja. So this is all here, factors. Reflecting mindfully on the admonition given the bhikkhu after attaining arahantship. So you see a sutta always mentioned like this, very simple, not very in detail, very complicated. So then sometimes people say, why sutta is so very easy, but then the practice there are so many detailed things. Practice another thing, but this one is just only very, very simple introduction for us to understand what is Dhamma. Then when you want to go into detail, then you need the guidance on how step by step to go into. Okay, today, so sadhu, 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 ekavata jami, sampatam punya sampatam, sabbe deva, sabbe buddha, sabbe sattva, anumodantu, sabba sampati siddhya, idam me punyam asavakaya